What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cool with Cool Kicks. We are back for another video. Got a video for you guys. I think this is gonna be quite useful for many of you out there. And yeah, we're here to talk about these bad boys. We are here to talk about these bad boys. We are talking about, everybody's calling these what, the Oreo 4s? Jordan calls these the Tech Gray 4s. These are super dope, super awesome. Demand hella high on these. I haven't seen people get hyped for sneakers like this in quite some time. I want to say the last time I saw people get hyped for sneakers like this were these University Blue 4s, but a lot of people took L's on those. They weren't easy to get. But these Tech Gray 4s, these were pretty easy to get. The demand was hella high though. There were a lot of pairs out there, but the demand was so high. A lot of people still took L's. A lot of people still took L's. Got calls from friends. Hey, took an L. Can you help me? Can you help me? So I thought I'd make a video for you guys on how to cop these, even if you missed out. Even if you missed out. I figured I'd talk about these. Figured I'd come up with a video on how to cop these pretty much the day after release. So these were a massive GR. Pretty much every store got them. Like every Foot Locker in my area got them. Like if the Panorama Mall gets them, then that means everybody got them. So there were quite a few pairs out there, but like I said, the demand was crazy high. When I posted it on Instagram, I posted my pair and just talked about how dope they are. Response was crazy. And people were hyped. I heard a bunch of people that took L's, so I figured I'd talk about this. And the strategy I talk about in this video pretty much can be used in any other GR release. I do have a video on how to cop limited sneakers. Y'all probably should take a look at this as well. That one gets a little more in depth about building relationships, that type of stuff. I don't have time to talk about all that because you don't have time to build relationships. Right now, you just need to work on these and hopefully you can cop on leftover day. All right, so if you already took a dub, you probably started working on this like days in advance or even a week before, because some of these sneaker shops, man, they got raffles a week before, 4 or 5 days before. You really need to come up with a plan like a week before, and you really need to go through every sneaker shop and kind of do some research on exactly how they get rid of their pairs. And then after you do research on how they get rid of their pairs, you also need to do research on how they get rid of their leftovers or unclaimed pairs, because most are reserved but not all are picked up. So each store does have a way of getting rid of theirs. You need to do the research and you need to figure it out. Hopefully I could help you a little bit with this information on this video, but you guys should be out there, and when you do fill out the raffles, make sure you ask, hey, what do you guys do with the unclaimed pairs? When do those get out? Ask some questions. So if you're looking to pick up at WSS way too late, they only give pickup times from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and leftovers are given away at 10 a.m. And there's usually a line way earlier. I heard the lines were pretty crazy for this one, and I heard most were picked up. Almost all of them were picked up. I talked to one person. They said that the one that they stopped by, only one of them was unclaimed, and only one person ended up winning. So yeah, so that's a little late, but that might be useful information for next time. So a couple of other stores that did have in-store raffles, JD Sports as well as Shoe Palace, all those had in-store raffles the week of, and they were all given out yesterday. They handle their unclaimed pairs a little differently. Most JD Sports, to my knowledge, do first come first serve the next day. Some do first come first serve like during the day of release as well. Like I've heard some of them that you have to pick them up before 1 o'clock, and then after that they give away the unclaimed pairs. Some of them they do it the next day. So hopefully you already have information on how that works in your area. The JD Sports as well as Finish Line, I did forget to mention Finish Line. Both of those, most of them I believe are the next morning, so you can try your luck on those bad boys. But most of the times there are lines, and you need to get there early. With Shoe Palace, they do theirs a little differently. They usually have a second raffle. So what they do is the next day after the release, they start calling people who didn't win the other raffles. So they'll pull more names. It's a lot of work, ton of work, and most of them, to be honest, they don't like to do it. Most of them don't like to do it just because it's more work. You guys, like, You have to get a worker dedicated just to do that. Then they have to make phone calls, and then people have to come, they have to check IDs, do all that stuff. Really a lot of work, but that is the way they're supposed to do things. If you get to know some of the workers, you say hi to them, you build a relationship with them, they might let you slide and just say, you know what, hey, do you want to just sell it to me? Do you want to just sell me one of these pairs just because it's a lot of work for you guys? That might work. Like, that might work, because I've heard of that happening. And if you build relationships, you know, I've talked about it, sneaker community, just life. It's all about building relationships. If it's less work for them and you happen to be there, easy work for you, that might be a solution for you. That might work. It's not gonna work all the time, but like I said, it's all about building relationships, that type of stuff. Then there's the biggest chain, you guys. Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action. That's the biggest chain out there, you guys. They get the most pairs. You can do the most damage with those bad boys. Flex, people are winning 5, 6, 7 pairs on Flex. They just get a lot of pairs, guys. They need to work out the Flex system. Flex system's still a mess, because, you know, instead of the 5 million, instead of the people with 5 million points, now it's the people with like 100 to 500 or 100 to 800,000 that are getting multiple pairs. Like, Flex, why can't you just make it where, hey, everybody gets one? I don't know, but they haven't figured it out yet. Maybe they're in the works, I don't know. But they do have a lot of leftover pairs. Not everybody picks them up, because not everybody needs to pick up 5, 6 pairs, because not everybody has $1,000 to go pick them up, or they don't want to throw it on the credit cards, whatever. So they do have a lot of pairs, you guys. Most of the times they are sold when they open the next morning. First come, first serve. And usually there's a huge line. Huge line. So if you guys do go, you guys go tomorrow or this morning, because late as hell right now. But yeah, if you guys do go in the morning, make sure you guys get there early. Some open at 10, some open at 11, some open at noon, because it is a Sunday. There are Foot Lockers that open at noon. So make sure you guys get there early. You're competing with everybody else. So make sure you are one of the first people in line, because a whole group of people can't cut in front of you if you're first in line. Yeah, if you're fifth, by the time that you wait 2 hours, by the time the stores open, there might be 15 people, because fools try to slide into stuff like that. And that type of stuff really pisses me off. So I'm always trying to be one of the first, because I don't want to deal with all that mess. But yeah, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, usually they let theirs go the next morning. And you just gotta be there early, guys. Gotta be there early. Some of you guys in the East Coast and North, you guys have DTLR, you guys have Hibbits, and you even have Dick's Sporting Goods, because there's a couple Dick's Sporting Goods out here that did do wristbands. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly how those work. I'm not familiar with those, but it's gonna be the same strategy. It's gonna be the same strategy, because some of them are gonna go the next morning. Some of them, they're gonna make phone calls. And some of them, they're just gonna get backdoored. I don't know, but you want to know the systems, you guys. You want to know the stores. If you don't know, it might be worth going super early the next morning, because you really don't know until you try it. You really don't know. So you know, sorry, I don't really have much concrete information, but you should have some information about how those stores get rid of theirs. If you don't have information, you're not talking to enough people. Like, every time I go to the sneaker shop, I'm talking to people. And with sneakers, it's easy. It's easy. You know, hey, you know, I struck out on this, you guys. Like, is there any way you guys can help me, you know, help me with some information on how to get these? I have no clue. Like, just ask people. You know, they're humans. They're sneakerheads. We all can relate to each other. So you know, just work on your social skills, and because networking is just everything, guys. Networking is everything. For me, I did get quite a few. I'm not gonna lie, I did get a couple. I also got a grade school as well, so I'm actually quite good. But I might go out in the morning. There's a couple of people I'm trying to help the homie Denwan, who helped me out with some Kobe's a while back. So I'm always gonna try to help him out if he needs anything. So I'm gonna be trying to get a size 9. I'm gonna be trying to get a size 8 for one of my coworkers who struck out. I wish some of these fools would tell me way before, but that's not the way it works all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Probably gonna be out and about. Probably gonna try Foot Locker, because You know, Foot Locker's been good to me. I have been able to get stuff there. I'm probably gonna be there early as hell. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Haven't really figured out yet. It's past midnight. I still have to edit a couple of videos, so we'll see how that goes. But that's my plans for now. Hopefully it works out. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Thanks so much for making it to the end. I really hope this information is useful. I hope this information is not too late. And if it is, use the strategies for other sneaker releases, you guys, because pretty much most sneaker releases are the same. Systems don't really change too often. Hopefully that's helpful for you guys, even if you guys can't catch it. If you guys can't catch it in time for these bad boys, because you know it happens, you guys. It happens. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead, check out my prior video. Nobody's really watched this. Like, it has less than 1,000 views, and I'm like, what? None of my videos get less than 1,000 views. Go ahead and check this video out. Super useful. How to get limited pairs. Like, I think it's super useful. I think it's a pretty good video. But yeah, if you guys missed out on it, make sure you guys go check that out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Definitely appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys help a boy out. Make sure you press that like button. If you're new to the channel, press that subscribe button. Click on that notification bell, because I do drop a ton of videos. Back to one a day. Hopefully I have 2 today, because I do need to edit a couple videos. And yeah, you guys know there's gonna be plenty coming, guys. See you guys next one. Peace. Good luck, you guys. These are, woo! These are just sick, you guys. So good luck, you guys. Hope you guys are able to catch that dub, man. Because these are bad, you guys. These are bad. Peace.